Awesome. All right. Next one. 10 burpees. That's with the push-up. So you got to jump up, go all the way down, do a push-up, and back up, jump, the whole thing. Ready? Oh, wait. There you go. All right. 10 of them. And go. And where do you go? All right, we didn't get a warm up. So let's stretch out a little bit. Reach up for the sky. Good. Deep breath in. And breathe out. Reach out for the sky. Good. And count down from 10.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stand up. And therefore, jump move. And begin. Okay, that's great. I need to wear it. That's my bring it back in now. Nope. Put it back. Put that one forward.
Can I please keep my water?
Reset. Keep going. Wait. Yes. All right, and let's now, part of your curriculum was combos review. That means that tonight and this Friday, we can test you on any combos that you have learned from level 1 or level 2. We're not going to do level 3 because not everyone knows all level 3. But level 1 or level 2, that means karate, American karate, Taekwondo, or American karate. All right, so I want to see karate coordination number 1. Ready? And go. Turn. Number 1 on this side. Ready? Go. And go. And turn. Number 2. And go. And turn. Number 2 on this side. Ready? Go. And turn. Number 3. And go. And turn. Number 3 on this side. Ready, go. And turn. All right, number 4. Ready, go. You punched your mask off. And turn. All right, number 4 on this side. Ready, go. And turn. All right, moving on. Taekwondo number 1. Taekwondo number 1. Ready, go. What kind of kick is that? Inside, outside, pressing. Yes. And turn. Number 1 on this side. Ready, go. Good. And turn. This is why we're practicing all of them. And number 2, this has the lunge punch in it. Ready? And go. And turn. Number 2 on this side. Ready, go. And third. All right, number 4. Number 4. Ready, go. Side, step behind side, back leg round, back fist, back leg round. Now reverse back forward. So side. And hurt. This one is the confusing one. Yes. All right, number 4 on this side. Ready and go. Side, step behind side, back leg round, back fist. Yes, sir.
I call that the third back.
All right, reset, back to your active, sector active, and round goes down, go. Tap of the bow.
I don't write those gaps, but it takes for.
Well, don't let it. It's all about you, not that. You control those steps, not that. Quickly. All right. Here we go. Now, we did this when we didn't have X's and all that, so I guarantee you can do it now. Prepare for both three. Now, just look at your spacing. If you feel you are close to someone, find a spot where you believe you're not going to hit anyone. So, like Isabel, this way for me. Ariana, there you go. And are you going to get hit or are you going to get hit by someone? No? I know what I said. I said that on purpose. All right, so we should be holding that prepared for both three, shouldn't we? We should not be sitting around. You're at a position, but we're at a position, we're not moving. Okay. All right, and begin. All right.
Why both have to be shorter? Three.
I didn't say reset. Just because I stood up. And reset, yes, sir. Excellent. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a seat, but I want all of your bow staff on the back one. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Go.
Yes, sir.
All right. Don't swing them around. Down. If he does not vote for you, then you turn it in. You do not need to worry about it. All right. So today we call it pre-test. It's to make sure that you know what you are doing for your test. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
That works. So the way we're gonna do it, we're gonna do two different groups. We're gonna do this half, and then we're also gonna make a third group, and it's gonna be you two on two. All right, so that's how it's gonna work. 1, 2, 3. That way we all do it. So, yeah. What are we looking for when we test? We done in intensity, strength, loud ayahs, stances. A segment between drills. Nice, I like it. Getting that visualization in there. Replay.
Speed and combos.
Speed in with your combos, yeah. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, explode and freeze. That's kind of like the funnel. Excellent. These are all the things we're looking for. Now, when we're doing any kicks, do we kick like this? Don't kick like this. Because that's not a good kick, right? We need to be able to have that black belt effort. All right? That black belt effort is what we're looking for. Now, that means that our kicks are as high as we can do them. Right? Because I know I can't kick as high as Mr. Kirchner. But I still give it my all every time I kick. Yes, sir? Yes, sir. So let's go ahead. Like I said, we're going to do 3 groups. So you guys go ahead and stand up. Yes, sir. You're in the group. There you go. All right. Let's do the thing. Prepare forward. Try to move. And begin. Keep looking forward. And reset. And to your left. Yes, sir. Right. We're gonna go speed through them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, but we're still doing combos. So ready, combination number 1. Ready and go. And turn.
Yes, sir.
Number 2. Go. There you go. And turn.
Yes, sir.
Number 3. Ready, go. And turn. Number 4. Ready, go.
Number 4.
Number 4. Back leg. Patrick. And reset.
Yes, sir.
All right. And to the left.
Yes,
We got one more. Taekwondo number 1. Ready and go. What's that kick again? Inside outside kick. And turn. Number 2. Ready and go. And turn.
Yes.
Number 3. Ready and go. High low.
Oh, yeah.
That was an excellent number 4 from everybody. High low. So front leg. With your front leg. High low. With your front leg. Front leg, front leg. That's your back leg. High low. Overhand back fist. Drop punch. There you go. And turn. This is why we read that. Ready? And the report. And go. Yes, sir. Back. And reset. Grab your both down.
Yes, sir.
So, Adrian, put it up front, sir. Okay. All right, and again, make sure you're aware you're not gonna get hit, or you feel like you're not gonna get hit, look around you. Get a good spacing. All right. Yeah. All right, and grab your bow three. And begin. All right. And reset. Right. Go ahead, put those away and take a seat. Okay. All right, this side, go ahead and stand up.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Therefore, turn move. We have seen the power and sensitivity, all the good stuff. Don't look all loosey goosey. Look nice and strong. Ready and go. And reset. Set to left. Karate combination number one. Ready and go. Turn. Number two. Go. Turn. Number three. Three, not two. Three. And go. And turn. Number four. Number four. Ready, go. And turn. All right, we're moving on. American Taekwondo, not me. Regular Taekwondo. Taekwondo. Number one. And go. And turn. Number two. Number two. Two. And go. One turn. And turn. Second. And number three. Ready? And go. Hello, hello. And turn. Number four. Number 4. Ready, go. It's your backhand. Your routine move up. And reset.
Yes, sir.
Remove that.
Yes, sir.
All right, same thing. Yeah, where you think you're not going to hit anyone. Look around you. Think you're not going to hit anyone. In front or behind you. Like Jordan, if you want to look behind you right now. Hi, there's the picture. All right, ready? And for both 3.
Go, 3, sir.
And begin. Reset. Go ahead back on your X's and start actually, well, put your both steps away and take a seat. Yes, sir. 1 left. Lucy, Aiden, stand up. Shake the body down. You can get loose again if you want. Yes, yeah. Get your body all warmed up. You can sit for a long time. All right, ready? And 3 or 4, 2, 2. I can't hear you, so I have to do my own voice. All right, ready? And begin. Reset. All right, go ahead and set your left side. Yeah. All right, and try combination number 1. Ready? And go. And turn. Number 2. Ready? Go. And turn. Number 3. Ready? Go. And turn. Number 4. Number 4. Ready? Go. Good. And turn. All right. Taekwondo. Taekwondo. Number 1. Ready? And go. And turn. Now on this side. Number 2. Number 2. Ready? Go. And turn. Number 3. Number 3. Ready? Go. And turn. Number 4. Number 4. Ready? Go. And reset, grab your boat down. Make sure we're sitting still, please. Black belts have to do it just as much as you guys have to, even longer actually. We're gearing you up for your mountain retreat. All right, ready? And go. Ready to, she's gonna like pew pew and freeze. That gets her. Nice job. All right, and go ahead, or actually, well, put your boats that way, and everyone stand up. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So before we get to the tournament stuff, that's what we're doing for the rest of class. Just make sure you're practicing everything at home. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, because you never know when we're going to try to pop quiz you on anything from level 1 or 2. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I mean anything. Yes. Well, that's the tournament. I'm talking about testing stuff. But yes. I'll explain why in a minute. Yes. And it helps, doesn't it? Good. So make sure you guys are practicing all the time. All right. Because again, like I said, you can test on anything at any time. It's the same with the black belts. They can test on anything they've ever learned ever. All right. Really, like just because they're black belts doesn't mean they forget the underbelt stuff. Your guys' stuff, they never forget it. I still know it all. I mean, I have to teach it, don't I?
Yeah.
Exactly. All my belts have to know it too. That way, we're like, hey, for instance, I can ask any of the black belts, hey, who belt needs help with Chunji? And they can do Chunji. Yes, sir? That's how it works. But if we can't see that you know your stuff, then that's kind of an issue. Yes, sir? So just practice everything, starting now. Just practice everything as much as possible. So you get to, Jordan or Lucy's rank, and you're like this close to that retreat or your, high ground test. You know it all. Yes, sir? I'm serious. That's how it works. You have to know everything to get your high ground. You have to know everything to get into prep cycle. You have to know everything to get your conditional black belt. Yes, sir? Yes, sir. It doesn't go away. I'm a 4th degree black belt. I know every form we teach. Why? Because, well, I can be tested on any of those anytime. Yes, sir? Yes, sir. All right. Let's go ahead and get to the tournament stuff. So, you guys have been to tournaments. You know the word. So, this is how we're going to do. Everyone. I don't know how I want to do this. Yes.
Questions for the first time on level 3. What's the biggest difference
This time, I guess, yeah, I'll start there. So the tournament, yeah, it stays the same. You guys are still going to do your form, and you guys are sparring. That's a part of it. It's form and sparring. Now, on here, it has all of the information you guys need, either on either side. But the biggest difference I would say from level 2 to level 3 is quality, technique. Yeah, that's my brain was quality. But yeah, technique, how it looks. We're looking for the mechanics. So if you choose a form like Chunji, Tosan, Tengu, that better be the best thing form you've ever done, because we're going to be grading you very, very harshly versus if you choose a form like Chunmu. Yes, sir?
Three.
Because you've been doing Chunji, Tengu, and Tosan for like going on 2 years now. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
I'm serious. So that would be what I would say the biggest changes is we're looking at you a little bit more than in level 2. It goes up a lot, basically. Yeah. Yeah. I'll answer any questions.
What should we know about sparring?
Sparring, yes, yes. So sparring in tournaments is a big game of tag. We're gonna be going over more of it on Wednesday and Thursday too. But it's a big game of tag, right? It's where we start, not this close. We start about here and they say spar and you get in there and you gotta get 5 points. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
The quickest way to get 5 points is 2 kicks and a punch, or 3 kicks, or however you want to do. But the goal is to get 5 points. A lot more questions. All right, yeah. Kick is 2 points. Punches are 1. Yes.
Do you have any points?
Yes.
Do you have to use the combination only or?
No. Do whatever technique you like. Yeah. No, it's okay.
Do you spar your age group and your gender?
Yes, ma'am. You do. Adult women, adult men do. The kids do not. They
They spar mixed in.
yes. Who else? Who else has a question? Karina, do you have a question? Basically, well, I mean, kids are 2 points, so you'd be like 10 points then. Basically, first to 5 points. Yes. I know, so that means you won't be probably sparring unless they come in before. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Okay.
The question that I guess you're gonna show was what counts as a contest or what counts as a not.
Oh, okay. So, yes. So I did go over that. Now, make sure we're watching because this is very important. When we're point sparring, everything is light contact. It's, and like I said, a big game attack. So I'm not gonna go like this and go and kick them all the way across the room. Yes, sir?
Sure.
It's literally, I gotcha. Does that make sense? Okay. Okay, so next one. Face is a no. Yes, sir?
Sure.
Do not hit towards the face. That is what we call a warning, and then a penalty, and then well, technically 3 strikes and you're out. Yes, sir? Awesome. Yes. It depends. So the first one's a warning. Say, hey, don't do that again. Otherwise, penalty. Penalty is point deduction or point, or a point to your opponent. And then the third one's disqualification, meaning you're done. Yes. Yes, ma'am. It's a bracket. So if you've seen like football or not football, basketball games, so they have 2 teams, they go up against each other. They whoever wins goes up against the next, goes up to the top. It's the same thing with sparring. So you start with like we'll just say 8, and then it'll go to 4, and then 2, and then the winner. The legal places to strike are above the belt. Yes, sir.
Sure.
Anywhere that padding covers. So if you look at your chest guards, you got padding here, all the way around into your like kidney area, and all the way through. So anywhere that's padded above the belt is a target, and the sides and top of the head. Yes, sir. Not the chin, not the throat, not the arms, not the legs, not the groin, anywhere, not the face, anywhere that's padded, that's black padded. Do not punch their face. Yeah. No plastic. Yeah. Yes, need mouth guards. Mouth guards are very necessary. You need to get one.
Okay.
It's got to be a karate technique. So like, sure. I mean, if you can land them, sure, but you're leaving your whole body wide open. Yes. Yes. Okay.
The question is that on a level 3, you have to do both, or can you do one or the other?
Sparring is technically optional, but to get the full experience of tournament, sparring is.
But then the second question from there is that, so there's a two places, right?
Black belt, quiet.
There's like a two different first, second, third place, and then, so the sparring, testing the sparring in this form is created separately,
Yes, ma'am.
it's not combined.
Not combined now. Yes. You have to do the formal. Before. You do the formal and then you do the sparring. Yeah. You can choose your form. It's just suggested not to do a level 1 form. And it's not even very suggested to do a level 2 form. So if you can do Chung move to the best of your ability, I would choose that. Otherwise, yes, you can go to level 2. But it will be graded a little bit harder than if you choose a level 3.
It's like how I heard every time, one time I heard you say, every turn I was in a tournament, I think you were in the first place
Every time, but that's also because I'm over competitive and I did the form every day for a month before the tournament. 1 point. 1 point. That's it. Black belts. Yeah, your whole chest guard, anywhere on there. So a punch is 1 point. Like hit is 2 points. Yeah. No legs, no shins, none of that. Yeah. We do taekwondo and karate rules. Like, yeah, we're being safe because I don't want anyone that doesn't know how to correctly, take a leg to go and it's just done. So yeah. No, the only thing that changes is when you become a black belt, you can punch the face and you can sweep away. Kind of. It's weird sweep. When you get there, yeah. Not Cobra Kai. All right. I'm actually out of time. So if you guys ever have any questions, me, Mr. Kurtzman, Ms. Whitlow, Mr. Ogle, any of us know things. I've been around a day or two. I can tell you a lot of things. But those are the general rules. All right.
Nobody in the state.
No fake.
For everyone.
Below the belt, it's a warning, and then a penalty, and then disqualification. Just like the face. Let me rephrase that. Any illegal target area is a warning, a penalty, and disqualification.
I think I want to wear something.
Yes. Anywhere that's not padded above the belt is banned. All right. So no like punching someone in the butt. None of that. All right.
No, please.
Oh, last thing, boys. You need to get a cup.
I have one.
Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
If you do not have a cup, you do not talk. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
This is the most important thing for the boys, like sparring equipment, is your cup. Yes, sir?
What do I have?
Okay. All right. Last question. Okay. Let's go ahead and go through an outfit. Everyone here frame back?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. So your test is Friday, but Wednesday, Thursday are your fitness testing. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. So come up here Thursday for your fitness testing. Friday, we will have fun. And yes, I mean that kind of fun. Yes.
So on Wednesday, Thursday, are we gonna do sparring after?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. And so Friday is your test. It starts at 6. So what time do you guys need to be here? 5:45. And Saturday is the graduation. So your time is 12:30. Yes, sir? Awesome. Your time is 12:30. So that means 15 minutes early. 12:15. All right. So be there at 12:15. For everyone to know, it's the church on 112th in Sheridan, there's an emergency center and the church right behind on the northwest side.
I heard you say that twice.
Good. I'm gonna keep saying it every class. Next one, next Saturday is the tournament. So just like we just did, we are going through tournament stuff. That way you guys are getting ready for it. And then this week, Wednesday and Thursday, we're doing sparring for tournament. And then next week on what is that? Monday and Tuesday, we'll do more important stuff. Wednesday, Thursday, do more sparring stuff. And then we're going into the tournament. So be ready. And again, if I didn't say it, make sure you guys are practicing the form you're going to be performing now. Yes, sir?
Sir.
All right, because you don't want to go to the tournament with no practice time for the form you're doing. It's not going to look right. Yes, sir?
Sir.
Again, I said this a little bit ago. I was over competitive and I did my form every day for a month before the tournament. That way I knew exactly every little detail that I needed to look great on. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
All my stances were there. All the techniques had the chambers. All my kicks had the chambers and re-chambers. Everything was placed correctly. I was all there. Why? Because again, I was over competitive. But I did my form. All right. So practice, practice, practice. All right. Let's go ahead and get on. Ready? And coach attention.
Yes, sir.
Crowd courtesy. Face flags.
Yes, sir.
Now. And position.
Sir.
And bring it up.
Yes, sir.
Let the free. As the dedication of the martial arts, I live my life by the principles of the black belt: modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and government spirit, sir. And my position, sir. My karate is the best, sir. Awesome. All right, Bennett, we're gonna